everyone, it's June and welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to make this video. I've been wanting to make this video for a few days, but I haven't been around, and I wanted to make this video because there are so many of my viewers who are from Florida and Texas, and I just wanted to extend my thoughts and prayers out to all of you. I know that the brunt of this whole hurricane thing is basically over. I mean, I know you have strong winds and all that, but the brunt of it is over, and I'm hoping that when you wake up today, and I hope everything is intact. I know a lot of houses have been damaged by Hurricane Irma, and I know, you know, people are like, oh, you know what, you can always replace that, but you can't replace your life. And yes, that being said is very true. Let me move this back. Is true. However, being displaced, you know, it's still sad. My sister was displaced for quite a long time when Hurricane Sandy hit here in New York. So I know how devastating that was for her. She lost a lot of memories, and I'm hoping that's not the case with you guys. I'm hoping that a lot of you, you know, took that evacuation warning very seriously and got out. Excuse me, but I need my my iced coffee. And have taken your important documents, put them in plastic bags, put them up as high as you can, and you have all that. Pictures, you know, most of us, we put it on the computer, and hopefully that is the case, or on our phones, and it was on us, whatever. I hope that you guys did that. I hope nobody lost all their lifelong memories and your pets. And I know a lot of people, it was so sad because they were saying that a lot of people were tying their pets to a tree. Like, I have no idea why anybody would ever do that. Like, if you love your animal, you have to send him or her to a shelter. And a lot of the animals were brought here to New York, and a lot of them are being adopted out, and my heart just breaks because you could see on their little faces that they miss their homes, they miss their owners, and it's just horrible. I mean, the whole entire weekend I'm watching the news, and I'm just like, my heart was breaking. People crying, and just the winds and the palm trees bending, and the roof being blown off of houses, and it's just it's horrible. It really is. With Sandy, I wasn't affected like my block wasn't affected. Around the corner for me was affected. The town over where my sister lives was completely underwater. So I know, she lived with me for a month. No, it wasn't that bad. And she had a newborn. She had a newborn, and her son, who was, oh my gosh, how long ago was that? He was like, what, 7? Was he 7? Yeah, about 7, I believe. And her husband. So they lived with me, and you know, I hope you all have somewhere to go, family. Just go to them, be with them. It's so important to have someone to rely on, but I know a lot of you don't, and that's what's sad, and I'm so sorry that you guys have to go through that. And then with that, like, my days being mixed up from watching TV constantly and just going on the road. I had to go to Pennsylvania. I forgot what day it was, and when I woke up, I realized, yes, it was the morning of, like, when everything is supposed to be done with this hurricane, but also that it is September 11th. It is, I can't even believe that it is 16 years since the terrorist attacks. I mean, that is just so surreal. I was pregnant with Gianna. I remember it so clearly. I was in court with the twins' father trying to get child support. And we had to be rushed out because, I mean, the towers were not too far from us. I mean, you can basically see everything. We were rushed out of there, and we just didn't know what was going on. I just can't believe that was 16 years ago. This, like, it's crazy to me how time just flies by so fast. And my heart goes out to all of them. I lost a childhood friend in the Twin Towers. My cousin was the sole survivor in one of her companies. They were telling her, no, stay. And she was like, I'm out of here. And she left. And that whole entire company stayed, listened to their boss, and they all perished. It's just crazy. Some of the stories that I hear, it's just crazy. A lot of the papers from the Twin Towers went into my backyard, like with all holes in them. It was just, I just remember sitting on my stoop. For those of you who don't know what a stoop is, it's the stairs outside in the front of your house. I know a lot of people don't know what that is, but I just remember sitting out there it was like a whole week. Not that I stood up there the whole week, but for the whole week of just being in a state of shock and grief, and just sitting there with a blank face, not saying a word, and just like looking. It just, the first day when I got home that day from court, I sat outside. I mean, you could smell the burning, you know, everything burning from the Twin Towers, and the little ashes were all coming down. It was just, it was so, I can't even explain it. And you know, I wasn't right there. So could you imagine the people that were there and who were just running, and just my heart. Dennis's uncle was actually supposed to be working that day, but he worked the night before to fill in for someone. And I say, oh my gosh, like, you know, thankfully that happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank God, like things, I don't want to say things happen for a reason, because sometimes I believe that. And then I say, well, if I truly believe that, then what is the reason why all these people would have died that day? Oh, things happen for a reason. You know, like that doesn't sound well. So I don't want to say that. In certain cases, I do say it, just like Dennis's uncle. But then why spare one and not the other? You know, what is the reason behind that? What is the reason behind my 8-year-old neighbor dying right next door to me? What's the reason? What's the reason? Can't say things happen for a reason. I say that all the time, and I'm thinking now, that's not the right thing to say. Things don't have, like, what is the reason? What is the reason this is happening? It's because we have bad people. Mother Nature's a bitch, and just, these are things we cannot control. And it's very sad, because we don't know when our last day is here. I mean, I can walk outside and in 2 seconds just be hit by a car. It's just like, you don't know, and you have to live life every day like it's your last, because you just don't know. And that's so sad and scary. And I know this is a very depressing video, but I did not want to not make a video talking about this, because I'm always upbeat, and I'm always talking about hair or eyelashes. By the way, my eyelashes are growing like crazy, and by the way, I love my new camera. No? How's my background? Okay, that was my upbeat little part. The rest is going to be somber, because it is a very somber day for thousands and millions of people. I'm sorry, millions of people. So I just wanted to say that if you're able to watch this, I want to say that I am so sorry that you guys are going through this. I'm sorry just for everything that's going on. I don't know what else to say. I really don't. I wish I can go to Florida. I wish I can go to Texas. I have a stepsister that lives in Texas that lost her home. Also, she lost her home during Andrew back in '92. It's just something that cannot be helped. Like, Mother Nature is a bitch, and this one was just like really pissed off. So I don't know what was up her ass. I don't know. But anyway, I wish you guys all the luck in the world, and please comment down below. Let me know how you're doing, if your family members are okay. I'm thinking about you all. I really am. And I love you all. Okay? So I'll see you in my next video.